Ma, your journey with stroke. It is the 7th of February. You just got discharged from hospital after you've been admitted for a whole week. You come back home in the middle of that same day after you've been discharged. In the middle of the night, something unusual happens. Tell us.
Yeah, that day, as you just mentioned, I was sleeping. I was struggling to sleep just before then. I was struggling to sleep. I was dozing off, waking up, dozing off, and waking up. Middle of the night, I woke up to a sound of a cricket. It was like this cricket was right in my ear. And I'm trying to ascertain, would say, this cricket, where is it? Because there's a ceiling, it must not be that, the sound must not be as it was, right? And but in that mist again, I could not sleep for some reason. And I felt something that I cannot even begin to explain, because I think only the person that has gone through that experience can understand. But I cannot explain, like I'm saying. I woke up, I couldn't sleep. I felt like, there were fluids that were running through my brain. I woke up, I went to Karabo's bedroom. When I went to Karabo's bedroom, Karabo is your brother-in-law, of course. I went to Karabo's bedroom. I said to him, Karabo, I cannot sleep. I think I'm going crazy. I just want to sleep with you. I put my head down. Immediately, I put it up. I woke up. Definitely, like I'm saying, I felt like I'm going crazy. I definitely felt like I'm going crazy. Now I'm getting out of Karabo's bedroom. I'm facing the fridge to the kitchen. There's a small light, because it was dark. I didn't even switch the lights on. It was dark. There was only that small light, fridge. I said to Karabo, please switch off the light. The lights. So Karabo said, no, the lights are off. I said, what is it? He said, no, he light here fridge. I said, please switch it from the plug. I cannot stand the light.
The light, yes.
Then I went to the lounge. The lounge again, there was this light here, TV. I said, switch off the light. Karabo said, Ma, it light here, TV, that small light, a red or blue or whatever.
Yes.
Then I said again, switch it from the plug. Then I opened the front door. I just wanted to run. Luckily, there's a trailer door. There's a trailer door. I did not have the key for the trailer door. And something said to me, where am I going? I went inside. I sat on the sofa. And I said, Ukarabo, I think I'm dying. Then Ukarabo said, Ma, must I call the ambulance? I said, definitely call the ambulance.
Yes.
So in that Mr. Ukarabo phoned your husband.
Yes.
Phoned Uladi. Uladi said, call the ambulance. Ukarabo said, oh, no, I've already called the ambulance. They said they are coming. This thing that I cannot explain, it took something like 10 to 15 minutes.
Feeling.
Yeah, that feeling that I say I cannot even begin to explain, that it was going through, like I said, it was like fluids that were just going through my brain, and that feeling subsided a little bit, but I could not open my eyes. It was dark, remember, but just opening my eyes was like I'm seeing heavens, whatever heaven is like. I just saw, not like seeing heavens, but I'm imagining the light that can be in heaven. I'm just the imaginary thought. I felt like that. Why is it so bright?
Yes.
So I was like, what? ngicimezile the whole time. Yeah,
So the ambulance arrives and?
Yeah, the ambulance arrived. You arrive same time with your husband.
Yes.
When the ambulance arrived, they said, please switch on the light because it was dark.
Yes.
Ladi said, no, my mom cannot see and cannot take the light.
Yes.
Yeah, my mother cannot stand the light. And they say, in order for us to assist you, we need the light on. So they blindfolded me. They blindfolded me, and for some reason I could not lift myself up. They picked me. Okay, what is the stretcher? Tata leso stretcher came inside. Bangbega stretcher. Ambulance. Then your husband and Ukarabo, they followed the ambulance. I was not with them.
Yeah. So you're going back to the hospital.
Now they are taking me to the hospital. Going to the hospital, I'm Mulati. Obviously, we go to the casualty. They ask what's wrong. Same. Mulati said my mother cannot stand the light because that's the only experience that he saw when he arrived.
Yes.
Cannot stand the light. Okay. And he said, and was discharged today from the hospital. So we don't know what is happening.
Yes.
They called the doctor that was attending to me, and the doctor said, okay, book her in. What is it? Admit her.
Yes.
The doctor said admit her. I was admitted. When I went to the ward, take vitals, everything that they did, and still I could not stand the light. I requested them to switch it off.
Switch your ward
yeah,
off, yes.
yeah. Like it was in the middle of the night towards early hours of the morning.
Yes.
So everybody was asleep.
Yes.
So they switched off the light and they gave me, I said, I just want medication to sleep because the feeling that I had, I'm scared. If it comes back, I won't take it. Yeah.
Sleep, yes.
Then they called the doctor. Obviously, you know, at the hospital, I'm using obviously a lot, but it's okay, man. That's the word. Yeah, yeah. They call the doctor. They cannot give you medication most at the hospital without the doctor prescribing it.
Yes.
The doctor said, okay, give him a medication. They gave me a medication. What seemed to be what is in the morning, towards the morning, 5-ish,
Yes.
something. I felt
in the middle of the night.
the middle of the night.
Yes.
Then I was scared. I was touching everything around me. You know, I did not know what to do with the feeling. And yeah, it was like that. All right, but I slept. I didn't call anyone. I didn't even buzz the nurse. I just slept. Yeah. It's the following day. The doctor comes. I explain to the doctor what happened. The doctor says, "Oh, what you just explained, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to call the physician." The physician came the following day, not the same day. The physician came. When the physician came, the physician,
yes.
the physician said, you know, they were like, yeah, I saw Guti, there was something very big that was happening to me. Oh, something that happened to me, it's huge.
Yes.
Because the way doctor was like, you know, doctor said, lift your arms, do whatever. I had tremors for some reason. Then a doctor booked the MRI. I went to the MRI. The MRI came. I asked the nurses, what is it? They said, no, we cannot tell you. The doctor must arrive and tell you.
Yes.
But you are not going anytime soon.
Yeah.
The doctor arrived in the afternoon. When the doctor came, obviously, magafiga uvala mashit, and said to me, I won't forget that day. Said to me, ma'am, you had stroke.
Sure.
So that's how my journey with stroke started.
Started.
Yeah.